First, let me congratulate LSU for coming in and doing what they had to do. They came in and I thought they caught us real flat. I thought we came out, couldn't make any baskets early on. I think we started off on the free throw line. We went up 1-0, and after that, it just seemed like there was a lid on the basket. And you can imagine at home. And so, a lot of times, our defense generates, from us, scoring and getting into our defense. But it was, like I said, it's one of those nights you shoot 18% from the field, and you're gonna get these kind of results. On the second half, we battled a little bit more, but they were out comfortable, and they had the chance to play comfortable. The bench played well for them. I think that was a big difference in this game here. Those guys that came in gave them a big lift. I thought Tremont, I thought he did a good job of orchestrating, getting everybody involved. But our defense was not very good at the rim. And I think when you do that, you're going to have these kind of results. So we got to get back in practice, and we got to fix it. That's the bottom line. You got to fix it, and you got to play with that edge that we've always played with. I always talk about aggressiveness, toughness, mental toughness, and want to be a team that's going to hang our hats on defense. But for some reason, we couldn't generate the energy. We made 19 field goals. We can make 19 field goals in 10 minutes. But tonight, it didn't take place. And let's give LSU some credit. They came in and did what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, Mike, I know on Monday you talked about you're really going to stress defense, and I'm sure you didn't practice. Now, after a couple losses, I would have thought the sense of urgency would be there. What you said you guys came out flat. Well,
the thing about it is, Bob, I've seen the last 2 days in practice. We brought that to the practice. Our defense, our intensity was really amped up, and so it's surprising me that we came out and played the way we did.
Coach, you've got 6 seniors. How much are you going to rely on them to get this turned around?
Well, I think it's going to be big. I think it starts with them. I think they're the guys that, especially when you talk about the 2 seniors, and when you talk about two true seniors, and Anton and Trey, who's been here and been through the wars. And I know those guys. They've been in a position like this before. And one of the things we always talked about, just, stay poised, don't panic. It's a lot of basketball. You got 14 conference games and still a non-conference game, and we just got to stay on the same page. It's one game where, and we typically play with a lot of more intensity here at this place here. But when you don't make shots, and we didn't make shots early on, and we had some open looks. I thought we did it. We settled a lot because I thought we could have attacked them a lot more. We did in the second half, and I thought that's why you saw us scoring a little bit more.
Mike, because you had talked a lot about going inside out. Did that surprise you?
It did. I thought we settled. Their defense was packed in there, and I thought we kind of settled. I really did. In the first half, in the second half, we did a much better job. And you can see, Trey goes 4 for 6. I think Daniel I think he may have had 2 shots in the first half. He got more. Got to the free throw line, and again, it's one of those nights where we couldn't do anything right. It's one of those deals where a raggedy ride sometimes. It was pretty ragged. But all sickness ain't death. So as my mentor said, ain't death. So as long as we can get up tomorrow, we're going to have an opportunity to get better. And we'll get better from this. Trust me, we will.
Mike, you guys had cut it to 12 and seemed to have some momentum. The crowd was into it, and then Epps went down and hit a shot of 3, and it bounced way high, and instead of bouncing away, it bounced in. What did you think when you saw that, and did that just kind of
typical how the night went? They got the bounces. To me, that's what it was. Typical how the night went. They got the bounces, some loose balls, and that was still, I think it was still a bunch of time in the game. Probably 10 minutes, something like that, to go in the game, and that's the go time for us. And I thought we had gained some momentum, and he makes a big shot and kind of takes the air out of the lid, and I think we came down, and before you know it, I think we may have missed a shot, and they go down and score again. So that 12 turns to like 15 or 17. And so now you got to try to mount another attack. And they answered the call.
Off the bench, Darius Hall, maybe 5 points, 5 rebounds, but he went 1 for 7 shooting. What did you think of his play overall with his energy?
Well, he's playing hard. He's a freshman. He's playing hard. I thought he settled a little bit, but I thought he in that first half, he was the one that to me was really playing with the toughness that you got to have. I mean, he was attacking the basket, got to the free throw line, he was rebounding, just playing hard, playing defense. So again, we see him just continue to get better for us, and we're going to need that. We're going to need that because, like I said, these guys, even tonight, they end up playing 30-something minutes, and to play that kind of minutes the way we want to play, we got to get other guys involved.
Mike, I guess the call had kind of a questionable charging call on Jalen, and you reacted and got the technical. I just wonder what you said or what happened on the technical.
I thought it was more than just that call. I thought it was a bunch of calls like that. And those are momentum calls. I mean, that's, we had about 3 of them. I thought they were right there in that circle down there. And I'm just disappointed. It was, obviously they're going to be judgment calls. I have no idea why the technical. I have no idea. I still have no idea. Obviously I can always question the call, but I still don't have no idea why. I don't know. Maybe it got personal. I don't know.